Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Coffee and Cheesecake, because we still haven't changed the name yet. Uh, D&D night. We thank you so much for joining us. Um, so let me just say a little something. That music that you just heard is from the most awesome, most incredible Jeff Kurtnacker. I was so concerned I was going to butcher his name. So I just want to say, if you have not heard his work, it is fabulous. Google him. Okay, so Google him, go to his website, check him out. That is totally awesome. He did that for our. That's just for him. That's by him. If you're interested in it, so I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited. We now have official D&D music for our stream, for our game nights, and I'm so excited. So we wanted to play that for y'all tonight, and you'll be hearing that every week. And a little piece for break also. Woohoo! So yeah, we'll have some break music going on. So totally love it. We're so completely blessed, and we're all super ecstatic. And yes, Jeff Kurtnacker, that is who wrote that song, and I'm so excited. So thank you, thank you. And let me jump into Discord with the group. Hello, group.
Hey, out of there.
Hey.
Hello.
So that was our music. We can call it our music.
hmm
That was so awesome. I love it. I hope you guys really enjoyed it too. So
Yeah, I got to give it a full listen like after the stream.
absolutely, absolutely. So totally excited. And music, I believe, will have permission to be on the VODs. So for anybody that wants to go back and listen to it, it should be there. Obviously, if I find out differently, I will let you know. But
I
yeah,
mean, technically, if you paid for it, you should own it.
right. Well, yes, yes. But I mean, there's an agreement. Yes. So this was just totally awesome. I was really excited about it. So yes, yes, yes. That's all I can say. And use lots of exclamation points. We can hear Jem and KidLee. Oh, yay! Awesome. Wait, is that Tom? Who's
Yeah.
TPM1257? Okay. That's awesome. Can you hear everything else? Nobody else is talking, but where's Riot? You've got Discord muted. Oh, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for doing that sound check because every week's an adventure in Gem Stream. I like to keep people guessing. It makes it. No, it doesn't really make it fun. Let's just face it.
They've always said when it comes to streaming, the hardest thing to do is audio.
Yes, it is. When I hit it big, I'm going to have my own sound person. I'm kidding. I have grandkids that walk over here and play with stuff. Granny, what does this do? No, don't touch that. Too late. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know several streamers who have soundboards and stuff, and they have like cats, and they're like, "Yep, can't walk on the soundboard tonight.
Yeah.
Let me mess with all my dials now."
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Spray bottle.
Yeah.
Or I would have like a case cover for it that just, you just throw it on there.
Absolutely.
Like a plexiglass case cover. It's like, no cats, you cannot play Mix Master during the night.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
actually a
think
great idea.
yeah, I think they're warm, so the cats like to sit on them.
This
That makes
seems to
sense.
be true.
Oh, yeah. So, are we ready to get started?
I'm ready if everybody else is.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yay!
All right, cool.
Nami!
That's gonna be interesting to see how tonight goes.
So where did we leave off again?
Yep. So after several what seemed like several days of dealing with mushrooms, you guys finally were able to get past that, and you got another day or so down the road when all of a sudden a boulder seemingly came out of nowhere and completely destroyed the cart right in front of you, exploding in a very colorful, so to speak, colorful array of wood and clay pots. And as you guys look to your right, maybe 30, 40 yards in the distance, you see two giant trolls approaching the caravan. So you jump out and you guys walk maybe 20 yards towards them, and then that's where we are starting tonight. So in front of you, you see two trolls, and they just look very unhappy. And so, what do you guys do?
I'd like to make a check to see if I have any knowledge on trolls.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, and if just by looking at them, anything interesting to note about their physicality.
Okay. And you're not going to have too much time to
Yeah.
make a decision here, because they're looking at you, they're growling, they're pounding the ground, and they're kind of just slowly making their way towards you.
How
But I'll
tall are they?
have to answer the two questions. And I'm trying to figure out what check I want Sigurd to make here.
I'm just trying to figure out. Trolls are monsters. I don't know if they fall under like nature, as in like an animal check would, or if they fall under arcana for monsters. So I don't know what they fall under type of deal.
Yeah. I'll have you do a nature check, and I'll have Reiko do a perception check. We'll start with that. Okay. So for Sigurd, a troll is something that you have heard about, maybe read in a book, something like that, and you heard about a possible way to defeat them easier. As far as Reiko, you notice that the one on the right, something's going on with its hands, but you're not 100% sure what. There's just something weird, and you have to get a
Okay.
little bit closer to inspect that to see what's going on.
Right, great. I'm good at that.
Nami and Jem, you guys want to do anything?
Yes, well, I guess I could do a roll, but I don't know what kind of roll it would be. Insight? No.
What are you looking for? Or
Any weaknesses they might have.
okay, I'll have you do a nature check as well.
Okay.
How about you Nami?
I don't know. What would I do? I'm not too certain about like what I should do. Um, I want to do the same thing. Like, I want to know, like, do I know anything like how I can, like what we, yeah, pretty much what Jem says. Kind of like, what would we be able to do to defeat them? And do I even have that knowledge, or is that knowledge I'm getting from the rest of the people?
Okay, I'll have you do a nature check too.
Okay.
Okay, dual 19s. So I'm gonna say the same thing that I pretty much said for Sigurd, that this is a creature that you are familiar with, maybe a little bit more than what Sigurd has read about. You've never actually seen one in real life, but you also have read about that there's some easier way to defeat them, and you know that it has something to do with an element, but you don't exactly remember what element it is.
When you say element, are you talking like fire, wind, water element?
Yep,
Okay.
something like that.
Sorry, I had to ask.
Yep, all the Captain Planets
Thank you.
plus more.
Somebody
Okay.
somebody reached into my heart and felt that reference. Thank you.
So I'd like to go first, or do we have to roll to see who goes first on that thing?
Yep. So if you want to quickly discuss amongst yourselves, if you're going to engage them, then yeah, we'll do initiative.
Okay.
I point
Well-
out the hand to everybody like something weird's going on over there. Look at that. Kind of as a general.
Well, what I'd like to do is disable one of them. So I'm not too certain which one we should disable, but if you're saying that some like the one on the right is got something going on with his or her hand, perhaps we ought to disable that one first. What do you think?
Maybe I'm just not sure if it's impediment. I don't know what's going on, but it's weird.
Yeah, I mean I'd like to disable one.
Okay, yeah.
So I guess the question is which one? Oh, I have to do the initiative.
Yeah, make sure you guys are clicking on your tokens and then a roll initiative.
Oh, how do I click on myself again? Alt? No. How do I click
Just-
on my
Just left click.
It's not doing anything
left
when
click myself and hit initiative?
it doesn't do anything when I left click.
Yeah, clicking on my character isn't allowing me to select it.
Same.
Yeah. So I
Oop.
tried alt.
All right, give me 1 second here. Something might
Okay.
be. Do.
Did it work, Tom? Because I see you have initiative.
Yeah, but you wanted to send the result, but no valid token was selected, and I've been trying to figure out why. I
Give
can't-
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got
I
mine.
see what's broke. Just give me a second.
Okay.
All right, that fixes Nami. Let me fix Rico.
There we go. What was it again?
Tom and I.
Okay, Reiko's fixed. And on to Sigurd. And Sigurd is fixed. All right. Should all be working now?
Do you want us to reroll?
Yep. Everybody, yeah, reroll.
We can keep that 22 and 19. I'd be okay with that.
So does
Big-
Tom and I have to re-roll?
Big money.
No,
Hello?
when I sort it here, it will.
You want me to re-roll that too? I mean, it was a legit roll. I'll gladly re-roll
Dang
it.
Okay, there we go. Showed it up. All right, so let me go in here and do.
I mean, we're all
sort.
re-rolling.
All right, so there we go. So it'll be Reiko up first.
Is it? Sweet. Okay. Oh boy, how far away am I? I gotta look here.
Yep,
Oops.
all of you are about 20 some away.
I gotta get my stuff in order. Apologies. All right. 2 feet for me. And these guys are pretty tall, yeah?
Yes.
Like, big. Okay. As much as Reiko loves to rush in and just pummel things, she realizes it's probably not the best idea to go running in between two big trolls and just start wailing on them. So I'm going to begin my turn with Hellish Rebuke.
Is frostbite considered an element? Yes. Well, it would be considered, I guess, cold damage is how I would classify that.
But it would still be like it's elementally based
Yeah.
because of water. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, that's fine.
So I throw my finger at the troll on the... I'm going to throw my finger at the troll at the left. And all of a sudden, flames just dance up around its form.
So,
creature must make...
Hellish Rebuke is a defensive spell.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see casting time 1 reaction, which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet. So if you want to cast that now, and then when he hits you, then it goes off, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I will have that ready.
Okay, that's in your pocket.
And then, do I still have like a bonus action?
Technically, a strike would be a bonus action.
I think what would be the best? I think I'm just going to hang back for a minute and just see what happens, because I'm assuming our ranged folks are going to sling some spells. So I'm just going to hold that Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Oh, it's asking me what cast at what level.
So it'd be either a 1 or a 2.
And I'm assuming that goes into key points?
Actually, no. It's just a generic... It's basically a cantrip for you.
Cool. I will do at level 2. So that's on hold.
Okay, yeah, that's on hold. All right, Sigurd.
Okay, Sigurd's gonna pull out his short sword, and he's gonna run up to here.
Okay.
And he's gonna attack.
All right. 22's a hit.
For 10 piercing damage.
All right. That's a good start. All right. Anything else, or?
No, that's all my turn.
All right, Nami.
I'm actually going to... I'm going to try to disable the one on the right. So I'm going to use hold person. I'm assuming... Is that a humanoid? No, they're not considered humanoid, or yes?
Yeah, I don't think hold person would work on something that big.
Really? Okay, well, that's just not good. But they're not considered humanoids? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that just kind of sucks then. What I'm going to do then is... I think what I'll start off doing... Wait. Okay, I'm just going to bless everyone right now.
Okay.
So what level am I casting this at? Aren't we at 3 or 4 or something now?
Either 1, 2, or 3, based on your choice.
Okay. Well, I'll do the highest, right? Because it's not going to cost me any more than the point I have, right? So I'm going to do that for everyone. So I will give it to those 3.
Okay.
But it says at higher level. So
Yep.
if it's 2, so that would be all 4 of us.
Yeah, you could
You
get
could do
all
it.
4.
Yep. So make sure you guys toggle on your bless then.
Where's the bless at?
That'd be sort of on the upper left side under saving throws, I believe.
Saving throw. Is it on my spells? No.
It'd be on the
Under-
core page.
Yeah.
Oh, core page. Saving throw. Okay, I'm probably an idiot because I can't see it.
Has global save modifier on top of it.
Global save monitor. No.
Yeah, you see like strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Underneath that is global save modifier. And
Oh,
then,
yeah. Okay, so just click on the 1d4 bless. Gotcha.
how long
Okay.
does that last?
Should be 10 rounds or 1 minute.
Yeah, as long as she keeps concentration on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
With concentration spells, if you take damage, you have to make a concentration check to keep the effect up. And if you do another spell that requires concentration, this spell leaves. It just dissipates because you're no longer concentrating on it.
Gotcha. So now I have 3 points. Slots remaining 3. Okay, let me look at my other thing really quick. You said it has to use. Oh, this doesn't use. Nice. This doesn't say concentration. Alrighty. So I did that, but I can't take out my spiritual weapon, right? Because it takes one thing to do it, right? So.
The way that we've got your
Oh no,
spiritual
it's
weapon.
a cantrip.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to take out my spiritual weapon then.
Okay.
I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. I think I have nothing else I can do, right? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. Okay, that's what I want to do. All right. This doesn't say concentration either. Your no, that would be okay, so can I just go ahead and use Sacred Flame then?
Bless would have been your action. And technically, spiritual weapon, that would have been your bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I can't do anything then. Okay, never mind then.
Yep, other than moving, of course.
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
But I need my weapon by me.
Yeah, because the way that we have your spiritual weapon set up is a little bit unique.
Okay.
I actually called it advanced spiritual weapon.
Okay.
But.
Okay, well then if I can't do anything, there you go. I'm done.
All right. So we got the trolls. The first one is already looking at Sigurd. giving you a very foul look as he
Mhm.
swipes with his left claw and then his right claw. First one will be a hit for 10 slashing damage. He'll miss with the second. And then he goes in for a bite. Is a 16 a hit?
Mhm.
For 8 piercing damage. Troll number 2. I'm pretty sure he can make it all the way over to you guys. Yep.
Ooh. Oh, I should. Never mind. I should have done something.
So he actually marches over to Gem.
Oh, no.
Kind of in between Gem and Nami a little bit. But he does the same thing where he gets down a little bit and he like roars like right in your face and swipes with the left and the right. Is a 16 a hit?
That's based on my armor class, correct?
Yep.
My armor class is 15, so that's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
So that's for 7 slashing damage.
Ouch.
He then does a quick sort of jerk with his head as he bites at you. And that is also a miss. So I'll actually here real quick have both Nami and Gem roll a perception check.
Okay. Can. Oh, there it is. Okay. Perception.
Okay, very good. So Reiko had mentioned that there was something maybe goofy going on with this one's like arms or hands or something. So now that he's like right in next to you guys, you'll notice that it almost looks like he's wearing a pair of gloves, which is highly unusual. But the gloves,
Like it.
the gloves have like a pattern. It's like skin tight gloves that have like a pattern that go up its arms. It's really weird. Yep, and it's Gem's turn.
Gem is. 1 second. He's wearing. The one that's next to us is wearing gloves up to his arms, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of up the arm.
Is it like armor?
No, it doesn't look like armor.
Okay. Okay, so remembering something that I had heard or read somewhere that it's possible their weakness is elementals, I'm going to throw out my frostbite. So I hit the guy in front of me, the troll in front of me, with frostbite.
Okay.
Did I do that right? Cause a numbing frost. Okay.
Now, one thing I just want to double check here super quick. There's no saving throw for frostbite. It's just a direct spell, correct?
I think there's a saving throw. I can't get it to. There it is. They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, and the spell DC is 14. Okay.
Yes.
So here's the actually here real quick. I'm gonna change. There we go.
And I'm only a 4th level, so it'll just be the basic. Aren't we?
All right, and he saves.
He saves. So he has no damage. Okay. Am I able at this point to kind of roll out of his way, or should I have done that first?
Um, that would invoke an attack of opportunity if you try to do that.
Okay, so next time I should kind of put some distance first and then do the attack.
If you wanted to, yep.
Okay, okay. All right, my turn is over.
Just to double check with Tom here real quick,
What's up?
because there is, and I'm trying to remember if Gem would have that. There's like a disengage and stuff like that. Would she have access to that?
So I posted the thing in Discord, and for an action, you can disengage. Rogues get the disengage action as a bonus action,
Right. Okay.
but she would not. She's a sorcerer. I don't know what sorcerers have as a bonus action.
Nothing really.
So basically, like as a sorcerer, she could have used her action to disengage and then used her bonus action to cast a spell. But you have to check and make sure the spell can be cast as a bonus action type of deal.
Right.
I don't have bonus
Okay.
actions, though.
So if Frostbite was one of those spells, she could have disengaged and then moved and cast a spell. But I'm not sure if that's one of those spells.
As far as I know, I don't. Off the top of my head, I don't think you have any spells that are. Well, actually, hold on. I can actually look that up here real fast.
I don't know if one action. I don't know if one action, like the casting time, is one action.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's one action or like a bonus action is also an action. But kind of like Reiko's Hellish Rebuke, that is used when like the troll hit her, she can
Right.
use her reaction to Hellish Rebuke and deal damage to it. Where a bonus action is like me, where I can use my bonus action to either like disengage, dash, or if I was doing 2-weapon fighting, I could use it to make a second attack.
Mhm.
But for spellcasters, I don't know if the spell has to say bonus action. Are there any spells with a casting time of bonus action?
I haven't
Not that
seen
I'm aware
any.
of. But I just looked it up here real quick, and the only thing that Gem currently has, as far as like any kind of spellcasting stuff with bonus, is you can actually mess around with your sorcery point stuff, and that's about it.
So
Oh,
she
right.
can use her bonus to use her spend her sorcery points to get back spells, or use her metamagic abilities.
Well, that's what we're saying,
Yep.
Tom. I don't have a bonus action, so there's no using my bonus action. I don't have it. I have one thing I can do. Now, I have 2 spells that say if my first one doesn't work, then I can cast a second one, but that's it.
Right. So from what we were just saying, you might remember that you've got those sorcery points,
Right.
and so there's some stuff you can do with that. And that's all on your core page on that far right side, like in the red.
So, making a saving throw, that's what he just had to do, right? No, he did a constitution. Oh, saving throw. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll read over that before the next turn.
Okay. So we're on to Reiko.
Seeing this big guy walk over, I am going to run over.
And also, we should have a flanking situation here, so you should be able to roll advantage.
Click that on because I am done just observing. And did I notice the funky glove thing, or am I just running up and?
No, you also notice the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna strike him, I guess.
Okay. That's a hit.
Damage.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then I am going to, with that, I would like to try Stunning Strike.
Okay.
Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
What is the... I'm not sure what.
Yeah, what the DC is on that?
Stunning Strike. See if there's any other. Just says... For information, just says starting at 5th level, you interfere with the flow of chi. Hit another creature with melee and spend the 1 key point. Then it just says this. Let me look this up.
Okay. Movement can be changed position. And then
Yeah, let me look at your sheet here real quick, because I know on some of that stuff I've been putting in an extra label. Let me see.
Okay, there's something random on first result on Reddit. So the saving throw for key features is DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom mod.
So 8 plus 0 plus... What was the other one?
The
Oh,
wisdom.
proficiency bonus. So 3.
Yep. 8 plus
Cool.
your proficiency and wisdom.
So 11.
11.
Okay, I'm actually just going to add a note on that like right now so we don't forget that.
Thank you.
So just DC con 11. Oops, 11.
Crap.
Okay, so now if you ever spam that again, it'll pop up.
Okay. Did you roll?
All right, Mr. Troll.
I think you have to beat an 11. Holy crap. That didn't work. Okay. Fine. I'm going to just take a key point away before I forget, and then I'm gonna punch you again, Mr.
Okay.
Troll.
And 23 is a hit.
Yep.
For...
Six. I'm getting good damage.
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna do Flurry of Blows.
20 would be a hit. All right.
Clicked on Spotify. Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
She get one more attack with Flurry of Blows? It said
She-
makes 2 unarmed strikes. That was only one attack. Or is it both?
So the stunning strike, you did that as an action or a bonus action?
Strike. I think you can just do. You can just like spend it since it's like with key points. If I remember correctly, I think you can technically use like as many key points as you want in a turn. So I can do like a punch, a stunning strike, and if I punched again and wanted to try stunning strike again, I could do that and still use flurry of blows.
Stunning Strike requires you to make contact. So, like, she
Yes.
actually has to do damage. So, basically, she rolls an attack. She hits. She does damage. She spends the key point to do Stunning Strike, and it doesn't... It's a part of the action of attacking. So, it's
Okay.
not a specific action. But my thing was, like, she did, per one attack, she gets an extra attack from being a monk, or a bonus attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows says you make 2 attacks. She only rolled 1. So she should still have one more attack.
Because by default, and we've discussed this several times. Maybe I need to make a note of it.
We've gone
But
back and forth quite a bit.
by default, without Fury of Blows, you get 3 strikes. And with Fury of Blows, you get 4, I believe it was.
So I get one more.
So technically, you would get... Yeah, so 1 more.
Okay. Thank y'all. It's been a minute since we fought.
Oh, so this time you'll actually want to just hit Monk unarmed strike. Because you need to reroll the hit. Okay, so a 10 is actually a miss.
10's a miss.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I'm next.
Yep.
All right, so after this troll has walked up to me and he's swiped me with his claw and he's bit me and I'm just screaming in anguish, I see the other troll run out from going towards my friends, and I'm going to take the bonus action to disengage from this one, so no attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Run over to the other troll with my friends, and then I'm going to take the attack action to hit him with my short sword.
Big 27.
And since I have advantage, I get sneak attack damage. Dealing 19 points of damage.
Awesome.
And that's my turn.
All right, Nami.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I was AFK. So did anybody take a huge amount of damage on that troll that did 24?
Yeah, I've taken like 28 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't know what that means because I don't know what you have. Did anybody else take damage or just you?
Not probably Gem.
I only took a little bit of damage. It's like a severe scratch.
Severe scratch.
Maybe a slightly maybe a gash.
But Tom, you took severe damage. Would you say?
I took almost half my hit points. So yeah.
Okay. Well then. So what's the... Oh, those are points too. Oh, shoot. Well, damn. Okay, it's not that one. I'm trying to think right now which would be better for me to use on you. I guess I better heal you because if I don't heal you, because I have so many healing things, and so many points, right? So let's see. Man, don't I have anything? I don't have a healing that's like a cantrip.
No, you do not.
I do not. Everything's gonna take a thing. Gains. Okay. This takes this is this is concentration though. Damn. Which would stop them having the bless, right? Well, shoot. Because this would actually regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing for the duration. Oof.
Also, we got to remember that we have those blesses on.
No. I know. That's what I'm saying. I would lose that right? Is that what you're saying?
I was just saying in general. We just got to remember that it's on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so that gives me whatever I do gives me better stuff too, right? You saying? Let's see. Okay, you know what? We're doing this. It looks like a creature touch regains a number of hit points equal to blah, 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 blah. So has no effect on. Okay. So for right now, I think what I better do is just use, because only one person. This is 1d4. The other one is what? 1d8. So 1d8's higher. So I would assume that does more, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Normally.
I'm going to use this on Tom. Don't forget I'm saving your butt, okay? I just want to let you know. So if you have more guts and stuff when we get a chance to eat, don't forget Dubu. So here we go. I am going to do, and you said 1 to 3, right? So there we go. Wait, did it work? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay.
So cure wounds for 18.
Is that a touch? She has
Yes.
to be. She has to be next to me then.
Oh, well.
Like she would have to spend her movement to like walk around Gem and get to me, basically.
Okay, there we go. But that's fine. I wasn't going to move anyways. So that's fine.
Well, I just don't know if that gives the troll another attack because you moved out of its range and then back in. I mean, technically, you can move through party members without taking a movement. So she can keep in range of the troll, move around Gem, and then get to me. So the troll doesn't get a attack.
I thought you could just move, like
Yeah.
make a movement.
Yeah, but whether you can move and not get attacked by the troll for moving is the question.
Yeah, but his turn is next. Why do I care?
Well, there's an attack of opportunity, so if you move out of his range, he gets a free hit on you.
Oh, I got
But
you.
no,
Well, we're
I-
all around him, so I mean,
Yeah, so I would say in this case you're fine. It's like he's battling. He's literally surrounded at this point.
yeah.
It's like battling the other people, and so you essentially just moved around him,
Tom.
but didn't leave his radius.
Okay. So he gains 18 head points, right? Or hit points or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Okay, so add that. And then, so that was my point. So let me take another point. You guys better not be dying on me because points are going down. Anyways, and what I'm going to do is can I do my sacred flame then, right? Or no? I'm not
No.
confused. So what's my bonus action?
Your knife.
Okay, then I'll use that.
So that's a hit. For 7.
Yay!
Yeah. I mean, kind of going back to spellcasting for a second. You know, whether it's a cantrip or a spell slotted spell, that is your action.
Gotcha.
And then your knife, or if you were to have something else, that would be your bonus action.
Okay, so my bonus action will always be my spiritual weapon for me.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
I think we're good.
So as you guys have the troll surrounded, and all of you have gotten in some hits, Reiko, you're like next to one of his legs, let's say, and you can see where your punch hit him. Maybe there's some burn marks from the electricity. Same for Jem and Sigurd. You notice that some of that damage seems to disappear.
Just yell out, "What?" You guys seeing this?
I'm confused. I'm very confused.
So the purple troll is gonna take a swing, claw number 1 at Jem,
I was gonna say, "Come on, baby, hit me, hit me, hit
which
me."
is a miss, and then uses its other arm towards Reiko.
Thank you.
And that's a hit, I believe.
I'm gonna use that hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Should I
I'll
just-
have you. I'll have you cast it again,
Okay.
just for kicks.
Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? Hellish rebuke. And so as he swipes me, I just kind of yell out. And hopefully some fire hits it. Give me a dex saving throw, it looks like.
What's the DC on that?
Good
I think that is listing it incorrectly. It's saying a spell
Yeah.
DC of 0, which is obviously not.
Yeah. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I've got the other page open as well. Let's see here. Here we go.
You'd probably be
I got
faster than
13.
me. 13?
13.
Okay.
And the flames miss.
Oh! Fine.
And you do take 11 slashing damage.
Cool beans.
Its head is still pointed towards Jem and takes that bite attack one more time and fails miserably. So the other
Yes.
troll
Oh no.
marches on over and almost like runs into the other one. Oh, for Hellish Rebuke, does it take half?
Says half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, thank you for that. So, okay, I will mark that.
Fire.
All right, cool. So the other one comes in. We'll take a swipe at Sigurd,
Oh boy.
and that's a hit for 12.
I would have seen him coming into the party. And he ended his movement within 5 feet of me. Yeah?
He definitely ended within 5 feet of you, but I'm trying to decide whether or not you would have seen him. Let's do a perception check. Yes,
Sorry
you
about
saw
that.
him.
Well, no, I wouldn't have advantage. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. So I'll still say yes. For 12.
Okay. I'll take my reaction to move away from him as a scout.
Okay. Okay, so we'll redo that claw attack. And 14 for Reiko. Is a 14 a hit?
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yep.
Ouch.
That's for 9.
Okay.
He then does the bite. Is a 12 a hit?
That's my armor class.
Okay. And I'm gonna say he's kind of like you're doing your punchy thing at him a little bit as you're trying to like ward off his friend. So he's gonna leave your area and go after Nami. So you get a free shot on him.
Right. Gonna do an unarmed strike.
So that's a hit.
I'm gonna just big old punch to its hip. Lightning. Boom.
And he just completely ignores you and takes a
Nice.
swipe at Nami for 19, which is a hit for 12 slashing damage.
So I'm minus 12 from my hit points, right?
Yep.
And 12, 3. Bummer.
And we're on to Jim.
These hits are not good.
Okay. So, understanding that I can move first without, what do you call it, retribution?
If
Then-
you use an action to do disengage.
Okay. Being a little ticked off, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to attach heightened spell to my action. I have to do it before I cast a spell, is that correct? Or after?
What does that one do? Okay,
Right.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives him disadvantage. Okay.
On his. So do I cast the spell and then do the 3 points? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to cast
So,
Frostbite again.
okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to do the heightened spell. I don't know how to put that in chat, but I have to take off 3 points.
Yeah, so you just tick those down
Okay.
on that area that's above there.
And then you're going to give him disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
So just to verify, that was a DC 14
Oh, Frostbite. Yeah, sorry.
con save. Okay. And he rolls an 18.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm frustrated. I growl and I look to Reiko.
All right. Equally frustrated. I, again, just crack my knuckles together, charge up them good lightning gloves, and I'm gonna just try and throw all my might into this big old troll's leg.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm not rolling really good damage. So that's something. That's 6. And then, okay, Tom messaged me. So I do get an extra attack because of my level. That began at 5th.
Should be 3, right?
3. And then, so last time I think we missed one attack, correct?
So monks are weird.
Yeah.
Have
yeah,
your
they are.
standard attack.
Yep.
She got an extra attack at level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She has a bonus attack as a bonus action, a bonus
Right.
arm
Yes.
strike.
Yep.
So that's 3. And if she uses flurry of blows, that's 2 more.
2 more basically damage.
So she
rolls,
has
correct?
5 attacks per
Yes.
round.
So we missed one last time, but that's okay.
Well,
Okay.
unless you moved. Well, no, movement doesn't take an action. But
No.
yeah, monks, because they traditionally don't use weapons. I guess the D&D decided we're going to make you guys do all the attacks.
Yes, because we just don't have a lot of other stuff. So, okay. That's my action. My extra attack. Just another, gonna wallop him again, just going crazy, trying to do something.
That's a hit.
Woo, there's
Okay.
something. All right, 10. And yeah, I just feel like I am full fist of fury. Here's my bonus.
That's a hit.
And then I'm going to do another. Well, actually, on that bonus, I'm going to try. Do I want to do this? I'm going to try Stunning Strike again.
Okay.
So I want to see if we can at least knock a turn out of this guy. So, con save.
Knock a turn out of him. All right. Got him.
Yes. So he is stunned for a round, and then I am going to finish off with another flurry of blows. See
Okay.
that? Okay. $23. And then, yeah, I mean, since he's stunned, we have advantage anyway, so I guess
Right.
doesn't help, but at least he's down a turn. And then for the second damage for Flurry of Blows, you want me to just do another unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, I'm hitting him. Ugh!
Your hit rolls are really good.
Reiko's so mad. Ugh! It's just like, oh, go down, man. Okay, that is my turn. Thank you for that reminder, Tom. I'm like, that felt like I just like skimmed on my turn. Like something didn't feel right, so thank you.
Yeah, I must have misread something there because I thought when I was researching it, it was always 3 and then Fury was 4, but it's not. It's 3 and 5, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Flurry of Blows adds 2 strikes.
Yeah.
But I mean, for a monk to get all 5, it's like they have 1 attack, they have an extra attack, they have to spend their bonus action to attack, and then they have to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. But Flurry of Blows only lasts so long because you only have like what 6 key points.
Right now I have 8 because of some special stuff, but I'm getting down pretty fast.
Yeah, so monks are a glass cannon because they can't keep the damage up perpetually.
No.
All right. Up to Sigurd.
Time for the rogue.
Okay, so I'm going to move behind this troll that just hit Nami, and I'm going to take a swing with my short sword with advantage because I have someone engaged with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a hit.
So that's short sword damage, and that's sneak attack damage, so that's 17. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my dagger.
Nice.
Yep.
There's the rolls.
And that's,
Okay.
I only get sneak attack at 1/1 for now until I reach level 17. So that, yeah. So 25 points of damage.
All right. Very good.
How are the trolls looking?
You can see that the purple one has just like cuts and bruises and electricity burns and stuff all over the place.
Stays that way-ish. Okay.
The other one is the other one's looking just fine.
Okay.
Nami.
Okay, I'm probably dumb, but did anybody take a lot of damage? I know I took damage because he's throwing at me.
Yeah, you got some bites. I took a nice chunk. I'm looking pretty. I mean, I look like I'm bruised up a bit.
50% bruised? Because,
Yes,
oh no.
but I mean, I'm willing to gamble a little bit.
Just a reminder, everybody's got healing potions that you can use
Yep,
as
that
a bonus action.
bing bing bing.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay. Well, you
do
guys
do what you gotta do.
I'm not gonna do some damage. No, I'm just
Do what you gotta do.
no.
Yay.
I don't know what to do.
Hard to know.
The one thing I'll say to Nami is remember you have one DPS spell that's really strong. But you can only do it a couple times. You've never used it.
I've never used that. And then it's a DPS one?
Yep.
Wait, is it on my core page, maybe? Let's see.
Maybe. Let me look. It is on your core page. It's under spells too, but
It is under spells, but it is on the core page.
if it helps, it has the word bolt in it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. I was looking at that. I read it. Yeah, it's the guiding bolt. It's the one that it puts light on them. At first they hit them, but then anybody who attacks them, I think, right, does more damage. They do the target takes 4d6, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. At higher levels, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first. So what does that mean? So that would mean, what does that mean? I would take 4d6 and add, like if I wanted to do level 3, I would add 2d plus 12d or 12, or I don't even know the numbers.
Yeah, 2d12 essentially. But yeah, it's two 1d6s.
Two 1d6s. Okay. That's additionally.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. Wait, it says a creature of my choice within range. Ooh. I guess I'd have to use it on the purple guy to try to finish him off. It's looking bruised. Or do I take the guy that doesn't look anything and hopefully you guys finish him off by using this spell? Because this spell is only against that one guy. And you said I can only use it a couple times? As long as I have points, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're saying a couple times because I only have 2 points. Okay, makes sense.
Well, you've got more than 2 points because it's based on whatever level you cast it.
What does that mean?
So let me go to your sheet here real quick. And so if I go under spells, so you'll notice you've got your area for cantrips, and then you see where it says like 142, and then below that 233, and then above that 333. So for level 1s, you have 4 spell slots. For level 2, you have 3, and for level 3, you have 3.
Yeah, but it's a level 1.
Actually, it's whatever you want it to be. So if you're casting it at a higher level, you'll take that point away from 2, or 3.
Oh,
Not the 1.
I didn't do that.
So it's basically asking you how much damage you want to do. If you say what you want to do max damage, then you cast it as a 3.
Uh,
Or at least the chance at max damage.
I'm gonna be cheap. I'm gonna do it at, I guess, a regular cast.
Yep. So regular is what?
4d6. No, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't be worth it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it might be worth it. It might be worth it because I don't want to lose all my points. Because I'll lose 1 point already. Because it says, so basically, even my next kit would be at an advantage too, because it's at the end of my next turn. So that basically means that everybody, all of us could hit them for advantage.
I thought with Guiding Bolt it was the next attack at advantage, not all of the next.
No, it says.
It
And the
says-
next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Yeah. So 1 attack.
Oh, just 1 attack?
Yeah, the next attack has advantage, but that effect lasts until your next turn.
So what does that mean?
So that means if it didn't get attacked, the effect would fade before it gets to you.
Oh, I see. So if nobody hit him.
Correct.
Okay, well. All right. Well, I'll just do it. Boink. Did I good number?
Yep. 17's a hit. So how much damage?
Come on, big number.
Come on. Get him.
Is
That's
that
pretty good.
Is that good or?
That was
Nice.
Technically that's
Yeah.
low for that. You actually rolled 2 ones.
Really?
Yeah, you rolled 2 ones in there.
Oh,
so
no.
it's still 10. Oh, and you know what? You launched
Wait.
the guiding bolt.
Wait a minute. It says I thought it was at advantage. Do I need to click on advantage somewhere? I did.
It still hits, so it wouldn't change the outcome.
Correct.
Oh, it wouldn't tell me bigger numbers. Okay.
But actually, so the guiding bolt hits the thing in the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and it drops. You kill it.
Yes! Let's go, baby! Okay, well,
Yes!
now nobody needs to use a bonus thingamajiggy because he's dead. All right, but I'm not done. Okay, I have to take
She
away a point.
isn't done.
I have to do this. Come on, big number. Oh,
Yes!
Woo!
It's a hit.
Somebody's been
Heck
blowing on the
yes.
dice.
Okay,
So
come
Yes.
on.
3 on the white one, and what's the damage?
Oh, God, now this is where I need big number. Oh, my God.
I mean, the spiritual weapon doesn't really have that great of damage.
On to the green guy, obviously, right? We know that it went to
Yeah,
the green
it's just a
guy.
1d8.
Okay.
All right, 1 down, 1 to go. And once again, you'll notice that the wounds seem to heal on the white one.
Rude.
Ooh, that means we have
How
to do
many of
something
us
else.
noticed that?
All of you.
Okay.
I mean, verbally, if you want to talk to each other, that's fine.
I kind of yelled it out last time ish.
So he will once again try and take a swipe at Nami with his claw attack. And a 14, is that a hit? I think it is. All right, what's your AC, Nami?
AC is what? My health?
Your armor class.
Oh, armor 10.
Okay, so you take 15 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Why do you keep coming after me?
And once again, he turns to Reiko. Same thing.
Ah,
Wait, do I take 15 points off my thing?
Off your health, yeah.
Oh shoot.
yikes. How you
That's
doing?
unfortunate.
How you looking?
I need some coffee. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
13 to Reiko.
That's a hit.
8 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can use Hellish Rebuke again, or is that just like a?
I think it's a 1.
Yeah, I think
one
so.
off.
I think so. Okay. Okay. Oh,
Be right back.
And then he will take the bite at Reiko
oh no.
for 9, and that's a miss. You dodge him.
Yeah. Slap his face.
All right,
It's
and then
racial.
We're back to Jim.
So Jem finally realizes she's had a trick up her sleeve. So she
What
uses
is it?
Tidal Wave at a level
Ooh.
3, but it didn't ask me.
Whoa.
It didn't ask me, but I wanted to use it as a level 3.
Sounds like a really cool spell.
Okay.
Yes.
10 feet wide, 30 feet long. Let me get a token or a square for that.
She's prepared to hear one of her teammates say, "Why didn't you use that the first time?"
So that is essentially going to be something about like. Hold on, I'm going to have to like redo this here. Let me do that. We can move you. Is there a way
And
that I
it
can
says the
spin
area
this?
can be
Oh,
up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide. It doesn't have to be that big, though.
so essentially, something like that is that what you're thinking?
Yes. But it doesn't say anything about affecting everyone. It's just
Each creature
each
in that
creature.
area.
Ouch. Sorry, Sigurd.
I already made the dexterity save. I take half damage.
Crap. If I could have screamed out, "Watch out," I would have.
You were just so mad. You were like, ah.
Yes. I was angry.
You're like, he's a rogue. He can dodge it.
It does say I can speak short phrases, but then if that caused him to move, then that would like cause more actions to happen by the troll, right?
Yeah, I can't take an action all because
Yeah.
you say nothing. That's
Okay. Sorry.
That's a... No, you're good. We're going.
Yep. So the area can be up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes the roll damage. In this case, it's going to be 20 bludgeoning damage. If not, they take half.
Did we roll damage?
Yeah, it rolled a 20.
Yeah, it rolls automatically.
Yep.
4d8.
Okay.
Well, now, what is the saving throw that has to happen?
DC 14 dex save.
Yeah, so the troll has to make their save. I
So
made.
didn't Sigurd make the saving throw? So no damage, right, to Sigurd?
No,
Half damage.
Let me check my rogue stuff. Maybe I have something. I don't know.
All right. So for the troll, it gets hit with 20 and I believe is knocked prone.
Nice.
Sweet.
Also, 1 second, let me just verify. Okay. So I'm actually going to take him and just kind of move him away just here for a little second there. So I will give him the knocked prone symbol. And that is a -20. All right.
And I just yell out, "Take that!"
Yeah. That applause was in character.
I don't have evasion yet, so I did take 10 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Sigurd is just soaking wet.
Oh no.
Outstanding.
I yell out at Sigurd, sorry!
No, I smelled that badly.
You won't need a bath later. And I'm done. That ends my turn.
Reiko.
All right. After the applause, I will run over to this prone troll and just start wailing on him. Let's just... I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just, again, just pummel, 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 pummel.
All right, 18's a hit.
Yeah. Ooh. No. Never mind. I was like, well, he's like drenched. Does the lightning do anything extra? Probably not. All right, extra attack.
Since the entire area is wet, like everybody just feels like a little ooh on the ground.
Trying to dry Sigurd off with a little shock.
The big 25.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yes. Die. I'm just like throwing infernal curses at this big troll as I'm pummeling its body. Yeah, I'm gonna do my bonus.
17's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we'll just round it out again with another flurry of blows. I hope I'm bruising this thing. I'm gonna say I'm like, since it's laying down, I'm like punching it. And the side somewhere. I don't know. I'm not feeling creative at the moment. Oh, that sucks.
And that's a miss.
Oh, no. Okay.
You still get one more, right?
Yeah, one more flurry.
Yeah, okay. One thing about I will take out my key points. I'm getting pretty low. Okay. Hey.
Double 20s.
Yeah. Do I get a cookie for that or something?
Okay.
7.
And the troll's looking really bad right now.
I feel like I just like used my fist like a meat pounder.
Sigurd.
Basically, after noticing that that fire might be the element that these things have a weakness to, I'm going to take my bonus action, disengage, move back. I'm going to use my interaction to do one simple act to drop my weapons and take out my bow and knock a flame arrow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire the flame arrow.
Okay.
Top of its head.
Yeah, 20's a hit.
Since they're engaged, sneak attack damage as well. Wow.
Oh.
2 1s on that sneak attack.
Yikes.
But
Oops.
it's 7 piercing damage, 6 fire damage, and 4 sneak attack. And I will lose a fire arrow.
Yep. So as the arrow hits the troll, you actually hear like a hissing sound, and the troll drops dead.
That works for me. Yay! I'm totally rolling a monk next time if I ever play this again.
They're super
or
fun.
rogue, one or the other, because mine's not very exciting.
So just a little bit of like outside knowledge. The elements that will stop a troll from auto healing are fire and acid.
Mm. Yeah, when I sing Captain Planet, that doesn't come up. I punched it. Listen, I punched it with a lot of heart. I feel like that should have been the element.
So as the second troll drops, and you guys get a little bit of a breather, you then look back at the caravan, and you notice that essentially you have an audience. Like the
Oh,
entire
cool.
caravan has watched you guys do this, and when the second one drops, like everybody starts cheering and clapping, and
I just imagine we all stop fighting and we're like all bruised and bloody, and we're just like,
You're
and we just
blue,
feel like, yeah.
bruised and bloody. I'm just sitting here soaking wet.
Oh, you're soaking wet. You're like a wet bird. Yeah, I'm pretty beat up.
Looking at the dead trolls, I'm just gonna. You said it had gloves.
Yeah.
We're gonna start combing the bodies for things.
Yes. But
Yep.
wait, first off, I'm going to look at old Gus and say, yeah, you better not
Yes.
mess with us.
Thank you.
yeah, as you
do
look
like
at
the
old
eye
Gus, old Gus is not cheering or clapping.
he
He
isn't.
has like his arms
Crossed.
folded, just a grumpy look on his face.
Don't mess with me.
It's like, I could have done that.
I'm going
And
to
it's-
bolt you.
And he actually says something. And you guys can just like barely hear it as he like turns around and walks away. He says, "All right, can we get going now?"
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
God.
Yeah.
Do we notice our supposed dragon cultists?
Yeah.
They're in attendance, but they are also not clapping and cheering.
We have some real fuddy duddies.
There maybe one of them or two of them is giving you like kind of like a head nod kind of thing, but it's the kind of thing where they're giving you the expression of like, oh, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know.
Like they're gauging our abilities. Wonderful.
Yeah. How about where's our barbarian friend, Gwenera?
Yeah, so before we get to that, going back to the trolls for a second.
Yeah.
So you
check out
search
that
the
glove.
trolls, they don't have anything except for you're very closely inspecting these glove things. So what do you guys do?
I guess go over and I'll kind of like poke at it with my finger and just like check out the glove. Like it had a weird texture to it or a pattern to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like poking it. Yeah. I say, look at
Okay,
this. This is
so-
weird.
So all right, so Jem, you take it off. You take the gloves off. Okay. So you and you know these things are big, so the gloves are like massive. And so if you're doing
I'll
it by
help.
yourself, okay. So it's taken maybe a couple of you guys to like jostle off the gloves. It's kind of like when they're trying to take the gauntlet off of like Thanos, right?
Nice.
And so you get them all the way off, and then all of a sudden, again, these things are massive right now. They shrink, like in your hands.
Oh.
They go, they just shrink down to like
Weird.
normal size gloves. And
Yeah.
and here's what you guys see. You see these.
Ooh.
I want them. They're pretty. To look at some.
So it's definitely like super puzzling. It's like, how did this even happen? How did he get him? Did he accidentally put them on? They just grew on him, or what?
Kind of look at Jem and be like, oh, these look weird. Yeah.
So at the time that you're inspecting the these gloves, sort of like from the caravan, you hear like a ah sort of noise, and you see the female barbarian like
Oh no.
running towards you guys. And Jem is actually
My
like
eyes
the
just go
closest.
big.
Yeah, Jem is the closest to like the caravan, and so she grabs Jem and puts you in like a giant bear hug.
I
Oh
just
boy.
wide eyes again, and I just nod in sympathy, like,
And she's like,
okay.
you guys did great.
and I signed a gem to like do the back pat, like.
So I pat her on the back then.
Give me a Constitution saving throw,
Oh no!
Which one of us?
Jem.
Oh,
She was crushing her ribs.
I am dying now.
She's just so happy. Like, oh, look at this bloodshed.
We'll just, yeah, you guys can take off the bless and take off
Oh,
the
sorry.
advantage. We'll take a 17 though.
I haven't been rolling advantage this whole time.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oops.
Yeah, neither have I.
Right
Lesson
now, I've got a
learned.
12.
Oh, it auto rolled the bless there. Okay. So either way, you're just like you're squeezing me super hard,
Can't
and then
breathe.
so she puts you down,
I just.
and she's like,
Yeah.
you guys, that was great. Wish I could have joined you, but Hayden didn't want me to.
Why not? Could have used your help.
You guys were fine. You didn't need me.
I gesture to myself. I'm like, do I look okay?
Little tiefling.
I just have no words because I am a little irritated that she didn't come and help us and that my friend almost died.
And probably you're like a little winded.
Yes, and I'm winded.
So do I have to heal everybody up right now before we take off? Is that like something I need to do now?
It's
No.
totally up to you.
Up to
Otherwise,
you, but-
they would heal at short rest, long rest.
Yeah,
Got it.
if
Okay.
we run into something else, I can always take a potion.
Okay. So then do we put our hit points back up to 45, like with the assumption that we rest after all this and not on the road right away?
Not yet.
Okay.
So going back to the gloves, what are you guys doing with the gloves?
Handing them to me because they're pretty.
I'm
And they look like something a maid should have.
I'm
I'm just kind
thinking-
of looking at Jem, figuring it's her round, likely.
I'm thinking Reiko. I hand them to Reiko because she seems to have the smallest hit points.
Well, I don't know if I want them.
Uh,
What do they do? I don't want to put them on. What if they just like hurt me or something? What if I turn into a big troll?
That's a good point. So I just shrug and figure we'll just shove them in the back and in the pack and wait till we figure them out later.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe somebody can help us out with that. I don't know.
We
Me?
need an
I should be
identifier.
getting the gloves.
Look at Nami and say, do you know like how to? I mean, that was weird how it shrunk down. Do you have ways to like look at things and make sure they're not like magically booby trapped and will turn you into a troll or something?
I don't think I have any of that stuff.
Okay.
I'm clueless. But they look pretty.
I mean, they're really nice, but not my style. But
Well, the sun is
I
pretty
don't know.
too.
I wouldn't want to turn
but
into a big troll, you know?
We'll make Sigurd put them on. And then we'll call him a little troll.
so I
If he
figure
doesn't
we
turn into a big troll.
Where is Sigurd? What is he doing?
Sigurd's just like, he's he's drenched from the tidal wave.
I just imagine you
So he's
standing there just like...
so what he's done is he's removed like the top part of like the leather armor, and he's just like in this white like underdress shirt and just trying to get as much water out of it. well, not a dress shirt, like undershirt.
Like a tunic or something. Yeah.
Then he looks
Okay.
over at you guys. You're fighting over the gloves, and he's like,
Women. No. So are we going back to, I guess at this point we just go back to the caravan because that's where everybody is, right?
I mean, we should probably check on the cart that got exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to clarify your final position, somebody's just going to store the gloves then?
Yeah, I'll just stick
Is
them
that
in
what
the
you-
pack till we figure out what they do. So we have some more information.
Okay. So then I'll have you just like add to your inventory, just put like weird gloves or something like that.
Weird gloves,
Weird
but
gloves.
pretty.
Pretty gloves.
Pretty but weird gloves. Pretty
do
weird
I-
gloves.
Do I add by a plus down here?
Yeah. Also, I'll go ahead and I'll flip us screens here, going back to the caravan view. And we'll go ahead and we'll scroll down.
As we're walking
So-
back, I'll give the barbarian a just little like pat on the shoulder, like, "Hey, buddy."
So as you
Okay.
guys make your way back to like our cart or your cart, you'll notice that both Rupert and Hayden are there, and as you guys get closer, Hayden in particular, he like reaches out with his hands to like shake your guys' hands. And he says, "Well, by my account, you've saved the caravan 3 times now. Everyone thanks you. And I'll make sure you all get a special reward if we make it through this."
Yeah, what happened to the little kid?
Oh, Caden? Caden's there too.
Caden's there. Why didn't he come help? Hmm.
Not an adventurer like us.
Hmm.
I mean, right now he's our little chore boy. You want him to
Yes.
fight monsters?
That probably would have been very bad for him.
You never know. He could have been
Oh.
the cannon fodder. No, I'm just kidding.
And then I'm going to like look at the debris and be like, "What was thrown? The cart just exploded. And then, like, are they okay?"
Yeah, so if you go over to the cart, and you can see I got like a red X on it now. You'll actually notice that there's essentially just a giant boulder like laying like right there, and the cart is just destroyed. And at this point, members of the caravan have like covered up their bodies, so they're dead.
Aw.
KidLee,
Rip
can you
clay
take the
pots.
turn order off?
Oh, turnover. Yeah,
Oh.
done.
Thank you. So you said the red X is the cart that exploded.
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll also there's a little bit of a conversation that is happening between Hayden and Rupert, and Rupert is definitely thankful, but you can also see like a little bit of frustration. And he says, I don't understand. I've run this route how many times now, and we've never seen troubles like this. We've barely. He kind of stops for a second. We've barely even started, and the caravan has essentially been attacked 3 times. What is going on here? And he just kind of says that to like the group. And you'll notice that like Hayden doesn't really give an answer. He just kind of like shrugs, like, "Oh, I don't know."
I think it has something to do with those suspected cultists. No, I don't know much about it because you guys were the ones at the camp.
Yeah,
I just heard it from Rico.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much, this is out of character, I don't know how much Rupert and Co know about that. I'm assuming nothing, or I don't know. Did
Nope.
we have a conversation with them just kind of generally if they were, I feel like we maybe mentioned it to one of them just, and they were kind of like vaguely aware? Or is my memory?
I think that was Rupert. There's like a campfire conversation.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he said something about he had heard rumors and stuff like
Okay.
that, but Hayden doesn't know anything.
Wait, he had heard rumors about what?
We had a campfire chat, and I think one of us vaguely mentioned the cultists just to see if we could, you know, potentially get more information or just see like how aware people were. And he like was vaguely aware of it, but like wasn't like, oh yeah, like that's been a big problem or whatever.
Okay.
But he was just like, oh yeah, they exist. I've heard rumors.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I guess. I mean, do any of your other mercenaries, can they... I mean, this was a surprise. Mushrooms are a surprise. Although, Jem and Nami, with the mushrooms, there was that weird storm, and y'all said you heard like a voice?
We heard some whispering on. Are we in character?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was in character.
We
Sorry.
heard some whispering right the evening before the mushrooms appeared. When that storm was coming in, I heard some whispering, but I couldn't tell what was being said. The last time I encountered that, magic was involved. But yet the mushrooms didn't appear to be magic.
You've ran into something like that before?
Yes.
Might I ask where?
I've had a few concussions since then.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry. Ooh.
I want to say it was. I want to say it was when we were first going after the cultist, and we had met this this other group that was also following them, and we encountered a lady at a lake. Not the lady of the lake.
Okay.
But she was.
I read about that one. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. So, I was in that area, and there was like this strange fog that was coming up onto the camp.
Huh.
It was making the members of the tribe ill, and Nami had to spend a lot of time healing them. That's all I can remember.
Interesting.
Have you come across anything like that?
No. I wonder, I don't know, do you think you guys healing that other group, would it have made this lady, not of the lake, but of the lake, upset?
I don't know. It was a long way from here. I didn't get the impression that she traveled. She seemed to be protecting the area where her house was.
I don't know. I feel like these last few instances has definitely snuck up on us. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think. I mean, we're not gonna make it in time if we keep getting interrupted like this. And I gesture to the cart. You know, certainly don't want to lose anybody else.
I agree. There is definitely something up with this. This is just too many attacks to be a coincidence.
I look at the rest of the group and just say, you guys have any weird experiences, Sigurd? I mean, I know Nami, you traveled with Jem, but any of that sound familiar?
I mean, I haven't outside of the lake as far
Right.
as the
Okay.
whispering.
How about you, Sigurd?
Trying to
Oh,
think.
sorry, Nami.
No, I'm trying to think right now. Did we
Just
come across anything?
just taking in the information, it's adding up that like this caravan normally doesn't get attacked this much,
Mm-hmm.
and it can only appear. And I'm just like, something has to be drawing the attention.
Yeah.
Something being transported by one of us, some of us in the caravan. I say this loud enough for Rupert to hear, for Hayden
Okay.
to hear. It's like, ooh, what all are we transporting between all of us? Hayden? Is there anything that would bring this much attention?
And that's not as far as I'm aware. Now there was a conversation. I think it was last week where you talked to Hayden and you guys kind of went over the manifest a little bit, and
Yeah.
but no, he says "No, not as far as I'm aware.
Hmm.
I mean, I've seen most of our carts and most of our goods are on display. Some people have hidden their goods very, very well. I fear that someone might be transporting something that is either drawing this attention to us or has caused this caravan to be a target.
Yeah, I know you guys probably have like a loose inventory, but for the safety of the caravan, maybe it would be wise to check with the carts and get a more detailed description of what is being carried. I mean, not that everybody's going to be upfront about it, but it might be worth looking into.
What about an orb?
And as you say that,
Oh,
he kind of strokes his beard, and he says, "Well, that's not something I'm permitted to do."
Reiko's kind of rolling her eyes.
All of that's supposed to be set at the trademaster's office, and I've got an idea of who's on the caravan and what they're carrying, but of course they don't have to tell the truth.
what about personal belongings? Something
What do
that
you
they're
mean?
well, something that they're not necessarily carrying for trade, but that just might be on their person.
Yeah, good idea.
I saw the three strangers in black during the mushroom incident with an orb that emitted some colorful rays right before the mushrooms disappeared.
Ah, yes, those three. Quite helpful they were in getting rid of the mushrooms at the front of the caravan.
Yes, they were.
They seem okay to me. Magic users such as yourself are allowed on the caravan.
So I look
Just
at
casually
oh, go ahead.
and just nudge her and give her a look of like, we're not getting anywhere, and we're not going to get anywhere with him.
I nod in agreement.
Well, I kind of think that if they were trying to somehow stop this caravan, which they aren't, right? I'm assuming they're probably not directly. I just don't think they're involved with the attacks on the caravan, to
Yeah,
be
I
honest.
agree.
Because if that was the case, they wouldn't have cleared the mushrooms, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And from what you guys had said from listening, they're just in a rush to get to some tower or whatever it was. I forgot what it was. Was it a tower or something they're rushing to go meet at?
They had mentioned a castle.
Oh, castle, yeah.
I have it
Okay.
written down somewhere.
So I think that's their goal is just to get there. I think it is important that we should see and take an inventory, somewhat of an inventory of what everybody's carrying. I think that should be enforced by the caravan leader
Let me.
because it's going to be really hard for us to. I mean, sure, we survived the last three attacks, but who's to say we will be able to protect it any further the next time?
I think on that quick note here, we actually kind of blew past our little break. If we still wanted to take one, Jim.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay,
All right, we will take a quick break, play a little segment of our special
be
music.
right back.
And whoops, where is my be right back screen? Okay, 1 second. There it is. And we will be right back.
Welcome back. Yep, yep. So, yep, we got about 1 more hour of this. We'll see where the adventure takes us.
Yep. That was a good battle. I did need a refresh on my skills. I was like, how do I do this again? Yeah.
Actually, the really funny thing about Tidal Wave is I was trying to get you to use that to take out the mushrooms.
Oh. I think you maybe mentioned it really quickly in game, and I don't know if you got like knocked out by them, but yeah. Oh, it's a cool spell. Right. Which I thought was smart to like look into because it's like, well, if the mushrooms were caused by magical means, so like it was a cool thing to rule out. I thought, yeah. No, I was like, oh yeah, like we were hearing that voice, but yeah, something different. But no, I thought it was a good thought though, for sure. Yeah, I was really struggling with that mushroom one. I was like, I don't know, punch a mushroom. See,
6, I think.
I think we're at least 6 because I know. Yeah, that's where Tom reminded me. Uh, 5th level as a monk, I get an extra attack, so I'm like, we've got to at least be 5. So we're 6.
Yeah, troll fight went very well.
Oh,
I was trying to get somebody to go unconscious, but it didn't happen.
I was a little worried when we were rolling bad at the first get-go. I was like, oh man, this might be rough. But then we started rolling really good.
I really wanted Nami to hit high on that guiding bolt, but then she rolled 2
Yeah.
1s. Because, yeah, that guiding bolt is... Let me see here. I mean, at the base level, it's 4d6.
Oh. It was a good fight. Good refresher, I felt like, because we haven't had combat for like what?
Yeah, a couple, 2-3 weeks.
Say at least it's at least 3. Yeah.
Well, we had we had a week off too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so as you guys are chatting, you'll notice that the certain members of the caravan have essentially cleared the road of all of the debris of the cart, and they've sort of taken the 2 bodies, and the 2 bodies are sitting like just on the side of the road. And so that's kind of where it stands right now with the position of that cart.
It look like they're gonna bury them or just leave them there.
That might be a conversation for Hayden.
Yeah, I guess I just say, so what you gonna do with and I just kind of jerk my head in the motion of the deceased.
Yes, this has so rarely happened. And right now we don't really have any room or a place to put them. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave them here. When we get
Too bad.
When we get to the next town, I'll let someone know and they can ride down here and collect them.
Guys got like shovels?
We do.
Because if you leave them out here in the open, something might come by and find a snack. There might not be anything to pick up.
I suppose we could bury them and then unbury them.
Leave some sort of marker. Just in case people need to come pick up remains.
So Caden is actually standing right there, and he turns to him and he's like, young lad, would you mind running to my cart and grabbing the shovels? Yes, sir. So Caden runs off. As you guys are just kind of standing there, maybe chatting a little bit, once again, you see old Gus. He's like on his cart, ready to go. And he kind of stands up in his like driver's seat.
I hate this guy.
And he just kind of yells out because Hayden is standing there. And he's like, hey, Hayden, let's get moving. Come on. And Hayden just kind of holds up a hand, doesn't say anything.
Reiko's just closing her eyes at the sound of his voice and clearly has like, don't punch him, don't punch him, don't punch him energy.
Jem looks
Breathing.
over. Jem looks at Reiko and just shakes her head like, don't do it.
Let's let out a big exhale.
Caden comes back with 2 shovels.
I'll grab one.
I'll grab the other. Start walking over there and
Start digging.
yeah. Not far off the road.
Yeah, probably about where you have the one where you just moved it.
I don't think we'd be going for like full on graves. We do
Yeah, like
grave.
probably medium, so it's not like if a coyote came along, but just deep enough where not to be gross, but like maybe smell isn't such a problem.
So yeah, Hayden's got like a couple of like little stake marker things.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of like putting them in the ground a little bit. And they've got like little cloth, like a little flag thing.
Perfect. Is there any pottery shards?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Just to maybe make it a bit more distinct when we have it all buried and packed in markers, Reiko will take a few of the larger shards and kind of put them around the stakes just to be like, very specific. That's who they were.
So as you guys are doing that, if we go back over to Jem and Nami, what are you guys doing?
I'm looking around the area, maybe seeing if there's anything that was thrown from the cart when it was smashed.
I'm just watching them. Feeling sad, very sad. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. I can actually bring them to life, I realized. But the question is, do I want to do that?
Yeah. Sorry, I just had the image of just like the hand coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
How buried are they?
How buried are they?
Not super shallow, but not super deep. So like mid burial-ish. I don't know. I'm not a mortician.
Yeah, and I could only, well, I mean, if we're not really taking turns, I could actually bring both of them back to life.
Back to life as an undead or back to life as in living?
Oh
No,
my gosh.
living.
You tell us that?
Well, I guess my question is, KidLee, it's a cantrip. So because we're not like in combat or anything, I'm able to do both of them.
Well, looking at that spell, it says that it has died within the last minute.
Mm.
It doesn't say that here.
And so, yeah, they've probably been dead for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see where it says they've had to have died like recently, but
Let
that
me
would make sense.
check your sheet real quick.
Yeah, it just says a living creature that has 0 hit points. That's okay. That's revivify. I'm thinking of spare the dying, or does that mean that they're 0 hit points means they're dead, right?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking of reviv. So spare the dying. Oh, well, that's you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. They're not living.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. Never mind. I wish I could have saved them. Then I guess I'm just watching in sadness as they're being buried and wishing I could have saved them. That's good to know, though, for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Since I haven't used, some of these spells. It's the first time we're using them, so.
Yeah, that's when Nami's like, you know what? I could use a couple zombies following me around.
No. I am the biggest chicken on this planet, if not other planets. I am a really big chicken. So no, we don't need zombies, but
No,
I would have been
zombie.
okay getting them, back to health, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Funny enough, I think I still have. Let me see here. Oh yeah, here we go. It's like all of a sudden the zombie appears.
What the heck?
Wait, a zombie does appear?
What?
No,
Oh
I'm just
my
kidding.
Oh,
A giant zombie.
Aw. Well,
I
now
won't
we
punch
know
it.
what's in store for like the future. He's already got the picture.
That was actually used on a different character.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
eek. Yeah, no, I'm good to not meeting up with them. I'll tell you that much. So, I mean, at this point, I do want to go back to like, was it Tom? Or I'm sorry, was it Sigurd or Reiko? I think it was Reiko who was talking about like looking for more of a detailed inventory of the thing. I kind of feel like we should go do that because I really, yeah. What do you guys think?
I will say, out of character, Reiko doesn't feel like that's our job because we're hired muscles, so she's trying to push it off on those in charge, but she also realizes that people can easily lie and they might not push hard enough, so she's not quite sure where and what to do about
Really
that.
what it's going to do
Yeah.
about it. Got it.
Yep.
until we get the bodies buried.
Yeah, we're probably done, yeah?
Yeah, you guys spend a solid like half hour working on that, and it's done at this point.
Stand up and just like dust myself up.
So do I
Look over
find
at Rayco.
anything? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Or you-
I look over at Reiko and say, "We should join the others. We need to make a decision."
Yeah. We trot over.
Yeah, and Hayden follows you as well.
Okay.
Mm,
Do I find anything while
So-
I'm walking around, looking at things that exploded from the cart?
We're looking for cool stuff.
Yes. Or did oh.
Most everything is destroyed. You do find a dagger,
Sweet.
just a common dagger that the guy had on him.
Okay. I look at the kid and I say, "Here, you might need this later."
And so he takes it from you, kind of looks at it, and he's like, "Wow, thanks. Maybe I can teach, or maybe I can have Sigurd teach me how to properly use it."
That's a good idea, kid.
okay, so who all is in the general vicinity?
All of you guys, Caden, Hayden, and Rupert.
I look at Hayden and say, "Well, the bodies are buried. We should probably get this caravan moving before we're attacked again."
Yes, I agree.
I,
Well, if there's nothing more, I'll head back.
I just level my stare at him and I say, I really strongly encourage you to talk to everybody on this caravan and see, especially those that are hiding or gave vague inventory, pry into that a little bit. And I just stumble off to the cart because I'm still beat up.
And he walks away.
As he's walking away, I try to gather the group, except for Rupert, because Rupert doesn't know. But just grabbing Jem by the hand, grabbing Nami by the arm, following Reiko to wherever she's going.
Stop. I'll see you guys coming and kind of slow my pace. What's up?
Hayden's not going to do that. You know that, right?
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
I
he's
agree.
not going to, he's not going to go searching carts. So the
No.
decision is, do we try to expose the cold? Or do we leave this alone and continue fighting off attacks? Because we're all in agreement that whatever's gathering these things or attacks is connected with them.
Possibly.
Something outside of this caravan is trying to stop this caravan from reaching.
Absolutely. I just, yeah, whatever is, keeps attacking. It's definitely attracted to someone or something. And I just don't know. I mean, I no doubt the cult is involved somehow, but I don't get a sense that they're causing it because they need to get the water deep.
No, they're not causing it, but someone wants to stop them. Just like we want to stop them, but someone's trying to slow us to where they don't make it.
Yeah.
But I look Reiko over, and I look myself over. It's like, and we're not in any form to fight right now. So I suggest we just move and come up with a plan
Oh.
here within a day or two to what to do.
I agree. I need to go pass out for a bit.
At this time, I share some suspicions that I was keeping to myself. And I ask them, if it's not the cultist causing this, and let's say maybe it's not someone just trying to slow down the caravan, have you thought about maybe we're being tested? And I just leave that right there.
Reiko just kind of gives you a look like definitely hadn't considered that, but isn't quite sure how to factor that in.
I don't really expand on it. I just kind of shrug my shoulders and start walking back to the cart. Just more pondering, thinking to myself than anything.
Get back to the car, say, Nami, you okay to drive?
I am.
Cool. I sit down in the cart, then I plop down and lay out.
That's when you hear the 5-minute horn. And the attack from the trolls happened fairly early. And so with that happening, and then the clearing of the cart and the bodies and all that, you're looking at about noon-ish right now.
Like, made no
That's
headway.
pretty early.
Yeah.
That didn't take too long.
But we've lost like half a day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if it's noon,
Go ahead.
do we normally stop at like 5-ish, right?
I'd say closer to like 6 or 7, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So we still have a good amount of time. Okay. So we start taking off.
Yep, you hear the horn once again, and the caravan is a-rolling.
I'm looking around because I don't see Sigurd. Oh, there he is.
Sigurd decloaks.
I started decloaks.
You hear the World of Warcraft noise?
I have a cloak on. I was soaking wet.
I look at him and say, I'm really sorry about the water earlier. As I snicker.
I look back at her like, did you forget how to aim?
Well, you know what happens in a moment of passion and a heat of anger?
Is it by a tidal wave?
Among other things. But the tidal wave was the best I had.
Okay. So, we get this caravan rolling, I guess.
Yep, it's going. Yep, and the rest of the day is uneventful.
Have my
Thank
clothes dried
goodness.
off. Has my cloak dried yet?
Yeah, probably. It's a nice sunny day, light breeze.
I can hang it off the back of the wagon if you want.
It's just on like the bench seat next to me. Just laying out in the sun, catching this slow breeze. I'm just sitting here like, why? Why am I all washed up?
Why are you all washed up?
How did my life come to this?
How did my life come to this? Oh my god!
What am I
Deep
doing?
thought.
The sword dropping like, like a tidal wave on me. How did I?
How did this happen?
2
How
months
did I
ago,
let
I
this
was.
happen?
Now I was tidal waved.
Well, by the same token, I mean, two big trolls. That's probably more important. Like, where did they come from?
Reiko eventually sits up after some dozing and is just kind of looking around, pondering things.
Hmm.
But yep, it gets to about 6 p.m. and you guys decide to go ahead and stop once again for the evening.
Thank goodness. I'm tired now. And I'm going to go look for, I'm going to go. So, are we like stopped now?
Yep.
Because I'm going to go find a nearby lake or, yeah, or something. I want to take a shower after all that. Plus, I think we need to fill up our water skins as well.
Sigurd's gonna. He's gonna get off the car and he's gonna don back his armor and his cloak and he's gonna grab his bow and arrow and do what he normally does. He's gonna go hunting, but this time more of the intent of trying to figure out tactically where to go from here.
All right. And as you're walking off, your good little buddy asks if he can join you.
Uh, do you have much experience hunting?
No, not really, but I want to learn. Also, Jim gave me this dagger. Can you teach me to fight like you do?
I give a short nod and then I just start walking into the forest, uh, telling him follow, but don't follow too close. Just watch what I do, see where we go, keep an eye out.
And he nods his head.
I double check I know which arrows I'm using so I don't accidentally grab a flame arrow.
Quick barbecue.
Oh my gosh.
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. Yay.
Why is dinner barbecued already? I don't know. Anyway,
It's cooked already. This is so weird.
to a crisp. Anyways, yeah, hunting. As I'm going along, I'm trying to pass on whatever I can to him. Like if I see tracks, while I'm making my survival checks, I'm showing them to him. You know, the little skills that go into hunting.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second here. Just like as you're teaching him stuff, it's like he rolls a survival. Actually, I should do this at disadvantage. He rolls a survival check. It's a 3. He rolls a nature check. It's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like pointing out things, and you're like. So as an example, he'll say. So what does That over there, that's a squirrel, right?
Oh.
I say yes. That's a squirrel.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I tell him squirrels love to forage nuts.
Hmm.
That if he's really good, he might be able to find the squirrel's nuts.
He seems very confused.
And then I continue trying to find tracks for animal game, deer, boar, um, rabbit, anything that's of substance and edible.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a survival check. Okay. Yeah, not too much around. You see like a big rabbit.
I ignore it. I'm still just thinking over the details. That Hayden's not going to think through and try to gather or expose the cultists for us by trying to get them to open the crates. So as I'm more or less I'm trying to find game, but I'm also just distracted by like we're going to have to force the confrontation, and I don't want that. So I'm probably taking longer to hunt than normal.
If we head back towards the camp, what's Reiko, Jem, Nami doing?
Jim came over to refill everybody's water bags before Nami jumps in and takes a bath.
She's like, wait, before you jump
Yeah.
in.
Bathe down river from me.
Yeah, I'm done with my shower, so I'm gonna head back to the camp actually and check on Dubu. Put him at the take him out of the wagon and see if Sigurd has come back with anything yet. So I'm gonna actually go.
And
Let's
Dubu seems happy.
And he'll be even happier once he gets all that icky stuff. Oh gosh, how come I can't move myself without the whole thing moving? There we go. Oh, looks like I'm in the fire. Or coffee. There we go. So I'm now relaxing because I'm tired since I was the one that had to drive the wagon for 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of relaxing, sitting with Dubu. Oh, actually, I should bring Dubu over. Now that I think about it, it's kind of relaxing. There we go. Doing. Jem, you're just sitting. You're sitting too.
Yeah.
There with me, just hanging out, or
Yeah, no, I'm just hanging out waiting to hand everybody their water bags back as they come together around the fire.
gotcha. Okay. What a
Here's
day,
yours.
I tell you. Thank you. What a day. What a day. I wish I could have saved that, the family. Or actually, it was the husband and the wife. What's their names? I do know their names. The Randalls.
I wrinkle my
And Ru-
nose and
and
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was gonna, and Rupert's there with you guys as well, and he just kind of pipes in and says, "Aye, seems like the Randalls were a nice couple. It's a shame."
Yeah, they were very friendly.
I'll tell you though, that was crazy. It was right in front of me. It's like the boulder just came out of nowhere, just destroyed the cart. Never seen anything quite like it. But you guys did good. Handled those trolls well. I'll tell you the odd thing about that, and he kind of scratches his head. We'll soon be heading into an area known as the Troll Claws. And the many times that I've done this route, we've seen them out in the distance, but they've never come this close to the road, and never this far south. Quite strange.
Have you noticed anything different from this caravan than others? Like, have you really had any other problems like this? Because we've only traveled like a few days.
I mean, the people seem all right, best I can tell. No, and people, horses, carts, it's all the same. And every once in a while, there's a little scuffle or something between them, between people. And it'll maybe get a little band of robbers trying to make trouble, but nothing like what we've had the last, week or so.
Definitely something going on here. I don't know. I can feel it though. Is Tom back yet? Or Sigurd back yet? Are you back yet from hunting?
I don't know. I'm wondering if because I'm spending extra time taking the time, if it's just the one survival check or not.
Go ahead and do another one. Also, let me see if I can.
Distracted.
Here we go. Perfect. I have turned Caden into a level 1 rogue.
Aw, baby rogue. Your disciple.
One of his skills has to be performance.
It is actually, yeah.
Because yes.
Yes.
So yeah, again, you're seeing small game, rabbits and squirrels and that sort of stuff.
Okay. I guess it being later into it, I would see what we could get as far as squirrels, rabbits. How many would I find or be able to catch? Or how many do I get while taking my time hunting?
I'd say you get, let's say, 4 rabbits.
That's good. I would look at Caden like, we can't eat deer all the time, and start heading back to camp. Not being stealthy anymore, just I don't know, not trying to hide from, like hunting, you take your time, you try to be as quiet as possible, and like now I just don't care. Now I'm just
Mhm.
frustrated and going back to camp. Um, I will if I run into any water sources, like fill up my water skins and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and there's a river not too far from the camp on the right side.
Okay. But yeah, eventually get back to camp and uh, just while going back, trying to find like whatever. Well, no, we'd have something back at camp. But yeah, going back to camp. Uh, skinning the rabbits, taking out the guts, putting them in the bowl, feeding them to Dubu. Just the normal thing. Just quietly doing it, not trying to gather too much attention. I would tell Caden to watch me carefully as I skin the rabbits and all that good shit. Um, and then just put the rabbits on skewers or pikes by the fire to cook them.
Reiko's just laying back, looking at the sky, arms behind head, just very pondering look on her face.
It's been a long day. It really has. I mean, we fought two 10-foot, right, trolls.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody's just relaxing.
Jump's just very
So,
grateful to not be eating rations tonight.
Um, I'd look at Nami and during the battle she had healed me and I go to her and you're a healer? Yes? That's the type of cleric you are?
Yes.
I look at Reiko and you might want to heal her before we lay down for a rest. That way you don't waste any of your magic.
I just kind of wave my hand, like, I'll be fine. It's fine.
I nod insistently and just kind of lean forward into Nami's ear and whisper, she's just being tough.
Know that.
Well, I mean, have you seen those fists of flurry? Pretty tough. I mean, yeah, am I able to do that then just to do a spell?
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of character. Just the only reason you use spells before long rests is because they're gonna be refreshed in the morning anyways. So you might as well heal up people when you can, however you can.
And yes, out of character, Reiko is just being stubborn.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody took, I know I did too as well. So if I'm going to get all my points back.
Well, take care of yourself first, and then Reiko. And I took 10 points of damage, so I could use some, but I'm not dying. I don't know how bad Gem is.
I just
And,
have
and
a small gouge.
technically, everybody gets all their HP back in the morning, no matter what
Yeah.
happens.
Really?
Yeah, maybe that's a 5e rule, but yeah, if you do
Yeah,
a long rest, you
that is
get
true.
max.
That's what I was going to say.
I thought after a long rest you got a certain number of hit dice back, but not full restore type of deal.
I think it is full restore in 5e.
Oh, that's nice. Well, use the spells just in case something wakes us up in the morning.
Yeah,
or
that's
before the morning.
out of character. That's my only concern because I am about 25% left of my hit points.
Yeah.
So as you
Okay.
guys are talking, you get a couple of guests that stroll into the camp.
These are the wine carriers in the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it would be I'll flash up their portraits here real quick. You've got this guy. And you've got
Fellow tiefling.
this guy.
Oh, there's two of them. Hey,
And
buddies.
so along with them, they actually have like a smaller cart where they have like a small barrel of wine. And so they come into the camp, and the older one gives you guys a slight bow, and he says, "Hello, my name is Rimos Aris, and this is my son, Zoran." And he just kind of gives like a little wave. "We saw what you guys did today, and we wanted to thank you." And he displays like the wine, and he brought like cups essentially.
It up at wine. And I just say, "You're welcome."
Yes, we are great winemakers, and we would love to offer you some.
I would
And
love
thanks.
to sample some.
And so yeah, he Remus gives you a good look and a nod. And so he pours you a cup and he hands it to you.
I take a sip. Is it good?
It's a strawberry blend.
I just go, "That's amazing." And I just take that cup in.
So he pours some more glasses and he hands them to his son, and the son gives one to Rupert, and he walks one over to Jem and Nami and offers them to you guys.
I take it to be polite and but say I'm not much of a wine drinker, but thank you. Appreciate your kindness. And I drink
Yeah,
it.
so I'm very thankful.
Hey, Jem, if you don't finish that, I will definitely help you out there. Can I get another cup? That was
Yeah.
delicious.
And yeah, Remus gives you a big smile, and he immediately just refills the one you've got.
Oh, thank you.
And then gives one or offers one to Sigurd.
I take it and I join him by the barrel. And so where are you coming from? We all started in the same place, but I've never tasted something so elegantly crafted.
Yes, we've got a farm just outside of Baldur's Gate. Been there for 2 generations.
So not a long time there, but certainly long enough to learn the land and get these. You said this was a strawberry blend?
That's right.
Very tasty.
I'm keyed in this conversation. I'm still on the ground, just sat up, and I kind of spin on my bum, so I'm facing them, and I'm like, "You guys take this trip ever before?"
This is actually just our second time.
Second time. With this same kind of group with Rupert and co.
Yep.
Cool. Pretty
Although
crazy. Oh, go ahead.
Although this one, and he's pointing to old Gus, seems a little out of it.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting him. Let's just say I really want to punch him in the face.
Jem snickers.
He giving you guys a hard time?
Not too bad now.
Those two with him. I mean, do you see much of them out? Like,
Yeah, they seem nice enough.
yeah, okay.
Don't really like the way that he treats them, though. Kind of.
Yeah. Seems a bit not okay.
Quick question about the world, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal in this type of
Good question.
world? Like, is indentured servitude or whatever the women may be normal, or is that a
Kind of
cultural
strange.
taboo type of deal, or is yeah, like I just like I I'm trying to figure out how Sigurd feels about it because it's like I don't I wouldn't I wouldn't agree with it, but if it's like a social norm that like sometimes like if you get in a rough spot in life that this shit happens, um yeah. But I mean other than that it's just yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's exactly that. It's one of those things where on the higher end, it could be that you have a family that has served another family for generations, that sort of thing.
Mm.
And it could be on the lower side, which is what this probably is, where the two ladies were just in a rough spot and he offered them shelter and food for essentially doing everything for him.
Yeah, but I think we got the impression that maybe it was a bit of an overstep. Is that right? Like maybe didn't feed them quite correct, lauding that power a little more than he should, maybe.
Yeah, he's maybe from what you've seen, maybe a little rough on not just them, but even like his horses.
Okay, that's
But
what I thought.
they're fed and all that stuff.
Okay, just a jerk. Yep, I'm just happily sipping my wine and well,
And he hands you another glass.
oh, this is very generous.
Anyone else want more? And Rupert will like puts a little like finger up.
Is Reiko drunk? It's what, 3 or 4?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
I would have had 2 glasses and then to keep my wits for later I would have
I'm the
Nope,
drunken
Reiko's-
master.
Yeah, Reiko's fine.
Hold my liquor.
Gemma decides that she'll have another glass because it's better than water.
So we're enjoying some nice rabbit. We've got a nice wine to go with it. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Everything's great.
Everything's cool.
Yeah. I think eventually, since I'm probably just like covered in blood and probably stink like a gross tiefling, I'd just stumble off to the river at some point and clean up.
Carrying her glass of wine with her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yes,
Very much
absolutely.
I'll be back.
Don't fall in.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Has Dubu eaten his guts yet?
Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about that. As soon as he sees it, he's eaten it. It's gone within like a minute or so.
Now it's not as much as like a full blown deer before rabbits have some guts.
Right. But yes, thank you for the treat. As he like goes up to you and loves on you some more. You're like his best friend now. I'm tired. though.
Dubu's kind of just sitting there
Like
watching the fire.
life is good. I don't know. I think I'm really tired.
I'll stumble back eventually.
I
And
think
if
I'll go to. I'm gonna probably head off to bed. I had my one glass of wine.
yeah, when Reiko gets back, she kind of sheepishly asks for another.
Yep. And he gives you another.
Oh gosh. Pretty soon he has to go back and get some more bottles because they already drank 3.
Feeling like we've probably maybe overdrank our hero's welcome, I'll offer to pay for the wine.
Aw.
That is very nice.
Yeah. So
Very
Remo
nice.
says he like waves his hand. He's like, no, not necessary.
Are you sure? Yeah, I feel we may have overdrank our fill, or what may be appropriate. I just I
I'm
want
on
to
this.
I want to show you that we appreciate you sharing your stores with us before we even get halfway through this adventure. We don't want to drink you out of house and home before we get to Waterdeep.
Ray goes back on the ground, be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I'll behave. No more."
Give me another con save.
Oh, great.
He says it. She raises her empty glass, as in, but I'm not going to object.
I mean, if you're offering, but I think by now I'm good. 5 or 6 glasses in.
6.
You're still good.
I'm feeling really good.
You're tipsy, but
Okay. Yep, I'm just on the ground.
so some more time passes, and Remos
blessed.
and Zoran bow out. They say they're heading back to their cart.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, thank you once again. If you need anything, let us know.
Oh, I'll let you know.
Let you know when I need some more wine.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh, sorry. Was that too much? It was really good.
Here, you can finish my second cup.
I don't know. I drank a lot. Maybe I'll save it for later. Do I have an empty, like... Oh.
Just throw your water out of your water skin.
I don't need this. I'll just... Oh, no. I take her cup and I just look at it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just down it. Can't waste it.
Too funny. So is it about time that we turn in, or?
Yeah, I think we'll everybody heads towards their tents, and
I'll set up first watch.
I'll take second watch then. Like, seeing that Gem's staying up, I just look at her like, wake me up when you go down.
Okay.
You go down. Oh God.
Not had that much.
I'm going to ask that I not have to take watch because I'm so tired.
I slowly look at Nobby and like, you want the person with the hangover to take third watch.
Fine.
Wait, she did a constitution thing and she was perfectly fine.
She was tipsy. She wasn't blacked out drunk. She's still
No,
gonna have
Yeah, but she's
of a
third
hangover.
watch, meaning she's going to get some rest.
I'll be
Okay,
fine.
fine.
You see this? I hold up my water. I'll drink some of this. I'll do some laps. I'll be okay in like 30 minutes.
I don't think that's how it works.
Pick up the water and we find out that you've dumped the water and put in the wine.
I down that last glass.
Okay, I will take third watch then.
Oh man. Okay. Though I'm kind of waiting for. I keep getting Rupert and Caden confused. Uh, this is Rupert, yeah?
Yes, the dwarf.
Rupert's the old guy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of waiting for him to leave to his tent.
Mm.
Yeah, and he definitely does so.
As soon as he does, and it's just us chilling, I, a little slurred still, just kind of bring up, hey, sorry, my cat just meowed. Jem,
Yes.
you know, I don't remember who was all in on this conversation. Brain's a bit hazy. Ooh, I know I talked to you about the cultists, and when you and Nami were traveling, they were looking for magic users? Yeah?
Yes.
Or am I just
Wait, can
too
you
hungover?
rephrase that?
Okay. Let me think. And I'm like patting my head with the palm of my hand.
Right.
Leosin.
Yes, Leosin.
They took Leosin because he could do magic. And they needed that magic for something, right?
Yes, to do something with the dragons.
Dragons. I just think it's kind of weird, and I kind of like rub around my eyes trying to get through this like tipsy feeling. You know, there were magic mushrooms, and there was whispers on the wind, and then the troll was wearing a weird magic glove, and we've got cultists with us. Like, I don't know if there's a connection, but I don't know. Or if it is, like we were talking earlier, if they just have something and it's drawing attention. I don't know if there's anything to connect there, but I don't know. I've been thinking.
I agree. Something's definitely up. I don't think that they're completely innocent in the situation. And
Probably not.
yeah, and the way they were watching us handle the trolls, they easily could have stepped in and helped, and they chose not to. Like they were observing us.
Yeah, but I mean, yes. But also, like, our barbarian friend, I don't remember if I asked her, if you asked her, like, why she didn't help and they told her not to. Like, what was up with that?
That's true. Who was it that told her not to? Was it Hayden?
I think it was Hayden.
Hmm.
Like, why not?
Well, maybe he has her specifically guarding his stuff and he didn't want anything to happen to her. I don't know, but
Maybe.
everybody just seems to be kind of out for themselves in this group. Maybe not
That's true.
everybody, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, some very weird, loose connections that I can't pull together, especially right now. I'm not apologizing for that, but, you know.
Well, you'll feel better in the morning, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I remember what it was with Leosin. They were breeding dragons, and I think something about he had a spell that could determine what dragon was created or something. They were looking for an
Oh,
elemental
whoa.
dragon. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what kind of magic that was.
Ooh. He was very closed off with his information. He didn't give us a lot.
Yeah, he can be stubborn. Man, if I had a way to talk to him, I'd pry, but
Where's a
you know.
trained bird when you need one?
Yeah, no kidding.
So how are we going to figure out what these gloves do?
You're talking to the wrong person. I don't know magic stuff. I mean, my thought was maybe someone in the caravan maybe knows how to do magic stuff, but the only people that I can think of offhand are the cult people, and I don't think we want to run that by them.
Oh, no, no, no. They don't need to know anything about this.
Hmm. just all weird and magic and how the cult needs magic and I mean, assuming for that dragon bit.
Where do you think Hayden keeps that manifest?
Yeah.
Or is it Rupert? I get them confused.
Me too. They're both like old.
Yes.
No.
One's just more cranky.
Hayden has a manifest, and it's roughly just. It's what people said they were carrying.
There's got to be a way to find out more.
And we're saying this in front of Sigurd and Nami too, so if you guys have anything to chime in with.
Oh,
Well, I still think that we should. I really still think that we should go see ourselves and check out while everybody's sleeping.
Excuse me.
Peek on their peek at their inventory.
That's a good idea.
You guys think tonight?
I'm pretty tired, but I mean,
And
I guess I
very
can.
tipsily smiling at you when I say that. That'd be so fun.
That'd be so fun. Oh,
we could get up there and just like look through their cart. It won't be a big deal.
One more con save.
Oh my goodness. She should, at this point,
It's
she
the
should be getting
aftershock.
sober, right?
Oh,
This is for the hangover.
Oh no.
listen, you guys. I got a great idea.
Full
Yes.
on drunk.
It sounds like so much fun. We could be really quiet.
I think maybe we should hold off on that while we get some rest.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't want to blow anything.
I think the trolls may have taken a bit much out of us. We should take this up tomorrow.
Okay. Then I just start to drift off in front of the fire.
And I think with that right there, guys, we will end the session.
Yeah, we didn't die.
Hey.
We didn't die, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't die to troll.
To trolls.
That could have been bad. But it wasn't.
Especially if all of us had failed our nature checks and we didn't know to check elements. Because don't they heal like 10 hit points every round? And they don't, even if they're at 0 hit points, if on their next round they haven't been acid or fire, they regen 10 hit points.
Yep.
So they don't die.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, you essentially did just beat them down with pure force.
Rah.
Because they had 90 HP.
Oh, jeez.
Holy cow.
We're so squishy. How did we live?
Each,
Each?
yeah. Yeah, each.
Ooh.
And they kept healing.
Crazy that we won, or didn't at least one of us go unconscious. Lucky.
I was trying to spread out the damage best I could. 'Cause
It's very generous of you.
If I were to focus on one person, you'd be
You would have
gone.
killed one of us.
I could have sworn you had it out for Riot tonight because I only had 7 damage and she's like taking 12, 5.
What about me?
And Nami, yeah, and then he went
in
after
one
Nami.
shot. I'm like, whoa, you
I'm
guys
like-
are gonna be you guys are gonna be on your own pretty soon here.
No, don't leave us, Nami.
Someone's gonna have to give me all and like pour all their healing potions down my throat.
That's what I was wondering.
I, like,
What the
got
heck are we
down
going to do without
to-
Nami?
18 hit points, I think.
Yeah, I'm down to 17, so I'm right there with you.
I was still kind of waiting for Nami to use the Ring of the Ram.
No, oh, actually, you know what? I was going to. I did look at it, but then you had talked about the other thing, the the beam of light. So then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should not.
All I know is I
Because yeah, it's
kept
like
thinking. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, that ring. If you got lucky and you crit, that'd be 20 damage, and you'd push him away 5 feet.
Oh, sweet.
Pretty cool.
Oh, I actually pushed them away too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
kept,
and I have 2 charges too. Right,
Yes. Yep.
Some.
and then it regens, right?
Yep.
Overnight or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking at that actually. But we stayed alive. That's all that mattered. Is anybody else affected by the time change?
You usually messes me up for a couple days.
Yeah, I probably because I had to get up early for raid for 3 hours. I was more tired than ever.
I feel like I'm like one of the few people in the world that likes this time change, so I feel like I was just like on top of everything today.
Oh,
I'm just like, I don't know why, but every time it switches back to this, I'm like, yes.
but you lose an hour.
It makes no sense. But yeah, I'm like one of the weirdos that like this time change.
It was funny. We had somebody who's, I think he Brazil or somewhere, and we were waiting for him and waiting for him to come to raid. He's one of the tanks, and he never showed up. For at least 20 minutes. So we got a fill on it, and then he was actually early because they were pinging him. So like 15 minutes. So like 45 minutes later, he's like, yeah, what happened? And then apparently they don't recognize the time change, or I forgot what country's in. So for him, he was actually 15 minutes early.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't take into nobody thought about it. Like, well, maybe because we knew it was in another country. But I was like, oh wow. So now people are like, dang it, you guys, now we have to go figure out what time it is now. Oh, it's kind of funny. Anyways. Well, thank you all. Sorry, I totally suck at this.
No, you don't.
I'm not very
Oh, you're
creative.
fantastic.
Yeah,
You
you're
kept
doing fine.
people alive. Don't
Yes.
There you go. That's just my job. Be quiet and keep people alive.
No,
Which is kind of funny because I'm very
You
talkative.
don't have to be quiet.
No, the problem is, I'm usually not. This is totally out of character for me to be quiet. But I'm just like, what do I say? Oh, let me come up with something. Just not good with it on the fly. I don't know why. I need someone to write a script for me. See, KidLee, you should write a script for me.
Yeah, that doesn't work so well for D&D because it's all
On the fly.
on the
kind
fly.
of improv. Yeah.
I'll show you. Before we log off, I'll show you guys a preview for next week.
Preview, folks.
No, nothing crazy. It's just different map.
Oh, yay. No more dead bodies on the road.
I don't have any characters on there yet, but
Oh,
mean,
there
just so
might
we're
be
not
dead
looking
bodies.
at just so we're not looking at the same map, all
gotta
the
load
time.
my
I've
character
got different
sheet.
maps for us.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so we're...
Ooh.
Let me see. I was going to say, so instead of seeing a straight road, we're now at a bend.
Yep.
Oh,
A
this
narrow
looks
bend.
like
Oh,
so
we're
many
at a-
bad things could happen.
Yeah, because there's the road on the left.
And there's like cliffs and high points. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. We got to make sure we get all our points back and everything. I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah, if you want to do it now, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yay.
reset your sheet.
All points, all spells, all that.
Give me my key points.
I need my points since I only have 18.
Well,
Is that all?
thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Totally appreciate it. I hope you all had fun. I think we
We're
all
not
did.
here next week, right? Though
Huh?
we're
Oh,
not here next week,
that's
right?
right. Not
Because
next week. I'm so sorry. I have
Okay.
a family thing, so we won't be here next week. Oh, no, wait. Are y'all going to go and just skip me? Can you do that next week? What
Trying
was
to
the
think.
plan?
No, we need everybody here next week.
Oh, I
I
am
say we
so
might
sorry.
feel like we want our sorcerer. It's okay. Stuff comes up. We need that tidal wave.
I have to do the babysitting because daycare is just not an option. So I'm like, and oh no, next week's a birthday party. Can't miss a birthday party either.
no, you
So
cannot.
thank y'all for being patient. So in 2 weeks we'll be back. 2 weeks we'll be back with KidLee's new map, and we'll see what kind of mischief we're going to get into. How mad is our DM at us? It's like he's going to kill us or something.
You would
Actually,
never.
funny enough, in some of your role play tonight, Jim actually said something, and I was like, "Ooh,
Ooh, what'd I
Oh.
say?
ooh,
What was it?
prophesizing the future."
What did you say?
I was speaking the
I don't know
future.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Go back
I'm
and listen
so
to the
mad at
Go
you.
VOD.
ahead and remind us all what you
I don't
said.
know. I don't know.
Listen to the VOD. Take notes.
Write down everything Jem says.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. He's gonna kill me. No, I don't know. All right, we'll have to listen to that then. I'll have to listen to that tonight.
The VOD. Go back.
Yeah, go back and do the VOD. Take notes, folks. Ooh, take notes and then send us your guesses as to what you think it would be.
Ooh.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I will see
Sorry.
you in a couple of weeks, if not
Yep.
sooner. You guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. What
All right.
is left
Yep.
of it, I guess, because it's already 7 for me on the West Coast.
Oh
but
yeah.
I had fun. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you guys later.
All right. Thank y'all so
Ling.
much.
Hey.
As we head out, I'll play our song from I've totally lost my thoughts.
Jeff Kirshnecker?
Composer, yes, thank you. Award-winning composer Jeff Kurtenacker. I was so concerned I was going to butcher his name. And we'll play that on the way out, and then we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Good night.